Hey everybody, this is Brian with the Instructional Technology Coordinator team here in the School District of Waukesha. In this video we're going to take a look at Blackboard, and we're going to do something that is a fairly common practice in Blackboard, but it's going to make your life a lot easier. And it really focuses on moving content from one course to another. So one of the common practices we have here in the district is that we have department, I'll say online filing cabinets, but they're courses where all of the resources are stored for a particular subject. So let's say the English department has their own online course where all of the different courses that they offer have all the different materials stored inside of that. And that's a great thing to do because now we're common and consistent with our common assessments and things like that, any resources that we have. But now we have to get those resources out of the common course that everybody is in as far as teachers and over to our specific course that we have as a teacher where we actually enroll our students. So we're going to take a look at how you actually go about doing that. The key is, of course, I have to be the instructor in the course, all right? I know I'm an instructor in the course because it says edit mode here, so I have that option. It also says courses that you teach. We're going to go down and take a look at the content specifically that we want to move. So here we go. I'm going to hop into I think I've got some stuff in reading workshop here. Great. Now, I've got individual items like this test. I've got a folder of items with probably more inside of it and more inside of it. Okay, there's a little blank there, but there's at least one thing inside of it. I've got lots of individual things here. And so in order to move just an individual piece over to a new course or to copy it, which is really what we want to do, we first need to turn edit mode on, hover over that item, and when we get the little drop-down caret here, we've got some options. Now, tests only allow us to move them from one place to another. But folders let us copy, items let us copy or move. If we move something, it no longer will appear here, it will appear somewhere else. So what we want to do is go ahead and select copy. And then it's going to ask, hey, what course did you want to send that to? So you can pick a different course that you'd like to send that information to. We click Browse, and we'll now see the course structure inside of that course. If you haven't already set up your course structure, you'll need to do so first, okay, because this is where it's going to copy over to. So I'll say, I really want this in the PSI Yearling class under the Personal Safety Unit, Unit 1 information. And then we're going to click Submit. So now, we'll see if I can find that course. PSI Yearling, Personal Safety Unit information, and it should be hanging out under Unit 1. And there it is, Historic Reading, the piece that I copied over. So that's how we copy content from one course to another course while keeping it in both places. It is important to note that any changes I make in this course under Historic Reading will not be reflected in the one that it was copied from. They are now two separate instances, and as a result of that, any changes made here or made there will not be reflected. So just always be aware of that. Thanks, and as always, if you have questions, feel free to send them on to the Instructional Technology Coordinator team.